Hi everyone, I'm Priyanka and you're welcome to my channel, The Terrace Kitchen. I think everyone loves noodles, especially the kids, and we get a variety of noodles in the market. But are they really healthy? Why not make these noodles at home? So today I'm going to show you 2 different recipes to make these noodles at home. If you like this recipe, do give this video a thumbs up and subscribe my channel for more videos. And do not forget to leave your suggestions and comments in the comment section below.
We are going to make 2 varieties of noodles, one using plain flour or maida and the other one without it. So let's start with the one without using plain flour or maida. So here I've taken 3/4 cup of ground semolina or Sooji. So you can see it's not like a regular Sooji or semolina which we have. I got this ground from a local flour mill or chakki wala which we call. So take 3/4 cup of ground semolina. Add 1/4 cup of whole wheat flour. Now some salt to taste. Now by adding a little water at a time, knead this into a stiff dough. Once the dough is ready, add 1/4 teaspoon of oil and knead for a few more seconds. The dough is now ready. I'm going to keep this aside for some time till we knead the other dough using plain flour. Now in the same bowl, take 1 cup of plain flour or maida. Add some salt to taste. Now again knead this into a stiff dough by adding a little water at a time. Now add 1/4 teaspoon of oil and knead for a few more seconds. So now both the doughs are ready. Let's make noodles. So first I'm going to show you how you can make these noodles without using pasta machine. Here I've taken the dough which we made using plain flour or maida. Roll it with your hands like this and then divide it into 3 equal parts. Take one part of the dough and using your rolling pin, roll this into a very thin sheet. Now to do that, dust your worktop with some plain flour. Roll this sheet to an oblong shape and not round because the oblong sheet will give you longer noodles as compared to the round sheet. Now the sheet is ready. Dust it with some plain flour. And fold it like this. Using a sharp knife, cut the sheet into strips of equal size. I just removed the corner because it was uneven. You can cut the strips depending on how wide you want your noodles to be. Once done, toss it with your fingers and separate each noodle. While doing so, you can add plain flour so that the noodles don't stick to each other. So here's a small batch of noodles which are made without using pasta machine. You can boil it right away and use in your recipe, or you can air dry it and store in an airtight container. Now I'm going to show you how to make these noodles using a pasta machine. So here I've taken a portion of the plain flour dough. And here's my pasta machine. Sprinkle some plain flour on your worktop. Roll the dough a bit. That's it. Now in my pasta machine I've kept the knob at number 6. After rolling this sheet once, fold it like this so that you get smoother and even edges. Now again on the same setting, roll this sheet, apply some plain flour. Now I'm rolling this on number 4. Now change the setting to number 2 and then again roll. You'll see you'll get a thinner sheet this time. Sprinkle some flour so that the sheet doesn't stick. Now to make the noodles, I'm going to use this head. You can see there are 3 or 4 different shapes on this pasta machine head. I'm going to use the smallest one to make these noodles. So now I've placed the head on the pasta machine. Trim the uneven edge of the sheet like this. Now hold the sheet in the slot using which we are going to make the noodles and rotate the handle. You can see the noodles coming out of the machine. Working with this machine to make noodles like this is so much fun. So now continue rolling till you get all the noodles with this sheet. And once these noodles are out of the machine, sprinkle some plain flour and toss it with your fingers so that the noodles don't stick to each other. Look at the noodles. These noodles look so lovely and even sized. Now keep this aside and similarly make it with the other sheet. I made this sheet similar to what I showed you in the beginning. Now this one is the semolina or Sooji dough sheet. Make noodles similar to how we made with the plain flour dough. You can boil these noodles right away to use in your recipe, or you can air dry these noodles by dividing them into small portions and then store in an airtight container.